Honestly, I think that's the most complete game that the Ducks have played this season. Like it was
Yeah.
not the best game, but the most complete. Like we were always in the game. The we didn't like give too much up to the opposition. We got our chances. Like it was back and forth, like you would say, or like you would want to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like an even game, and overall, just like lots to be positive about, and very little, if anything, to be negative about. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree on that. Like the deserve to win meter is definitely the it's not in Anaheim's favor on moneypuck.com, but it is uh more favorable than we have generally seen over the course of the season. 59 to 41, we'll
Yeah,
call it. But yeah, the expected goals for this game, yeah, it was all very close. 3.14 to 2.84 in favor of Detroit. So like,
yeah.
yeah,
Basic,
scoring chances and
yeah.
everything like that. It was a very tight game. This
Yeah,
is
that's an expected goals difference of like point 0.3 between those two teams. So
yeah,
like,
so yeah, nothing too wild there. Like in terms of differences or anything like that. But
mhm.
yeah, a lot of these guys just played on both sides, honestly, pretty well outside of maybe uh some defense a little bit. Detroit definitely had some hurt with Mata and Hronek was kind of their rough pairing, and that's
Mhm.
unfortunate when they're playing 16:38 of 5-on-5 time there.
Yeah.
So, but and then I guess if we're gonna compare that with the Ducks as well, um, was Kulikov Benoit for expected goals gains, but that's only 531. Okay, so for time on ice was Fowler Kulikov. Nobody really on defense stayed with each other, it seems like. Yeah,
Yeah,
Fowler Kulikov, 11:36 together, 5-on-5 time.
okay. Yeah, I mean that's kind of
So,
good that that we did as well as we did when the lines were being shuffled. Like it shows that everybody can kind of play with everybody, which kind of hints at a bit of a system being in place, maybe. Um,
does it hint at a system being played or us still figuring out who the fuck we're playing where on our very lackluster blue line at this point?
I mean, that's probably the case, but the fact that we didn't just like bleed chances and this wasn't a 7-0 game means to me that like
Yeah, okay.
when the line combinations are thrown in the blender like that, um, because we're trying to figure out what works, then everybody's on the same page. Everyone's knows the system. Everyone executed the system. Um, so like, I mean, it's one game, obviously. So I'm not
Mhm.
saying that like, oh, things are changed and Dallas Eakins is a god now because we have a defensive system. No, that's not. I don't think that's the case at
there's
all. But
there seemed to be a very minuscule system in place of who's playing with who.